Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rechak Wadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone. Salutations to Allah, my dear pushing His truth and all truth and sincerity, diligently dot the four corners. All right, I'm the brother Shamar Moth from Great Millstone, Miami. Okay, coming to you, Akim, with another quick lesson through Spirit Power Bahashem Yahushai. Okay, the Lord's will this lesson be quick, edifying, and straight to the point. All right, and it serves, okay, as a warning, man, a stiff warning, all right, to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, all right, and you Seminole Indians and those who are, the Israelite foreigners scattered abroad who may look like these other nations but have the blood, the royal blood and spirit of Israel flowing within their bodies, man. All right, you are the true children of God. Okay, and this word, these messages that the men of the Lord, push out, all right, are for you. Okay, as the scriptures say, all right, in Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter and the 33rd chapter, the Lord has set us to be watchmen over the walls of Israel, man. All right, now I wanted to go into this quick lesson, all right, going into famine, all right, with the title of this lesson being "A Famine Will Come." Salakia. A famine will come. Okay. Fucking stupid ass fly. You that shit. So lucky, brothers. Yeah, a famine will come. All right. And that's exactly it, man. Throughout the scriptures, the Lord outlines, all right, famine, all right, being brought as judgment for the wicked, man. Okay. Now, if you are a Negro, Latino, Native American, if you're an Israelite, all right, you should, while the time is at hand, okay, and while the days are short, all right, because the days are shortening, you should turn away from your wicked ways, repent, and seek after Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, because pretty soon there's gonna be no food in the stores, man. Pretty soon there's gonna be no way to gather and to eat, man. The only way you're going to be able to eat, all right, is if you seek and if how can I put it? If you're a servant of the Lord, let's put it like that, plain. Okay, all these other people in the world, they're gonna get this false sense of hope. All right, in the government is gonna tell them, oh, if you take the MOTB, you're gonna be able to eat. Okay, things like that. But that's gonna eventually fail as well, man. All right, the only ones who are truly gonna be fed and kept, all right, throughout the famine, okay, is the elect of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the elect of Israel. All right, just as Elijah was kept during the famine or the drought in the time of King dang man, I forget the king's name, man. Ahab. All right, just like how we were kept, and the Lord kept us by feeding us angels bread in the wilderness, gave us quail. All right, clenched the rock to give us water, man. Okay, just like in those times, man. All right, so without further ado, I'm just going to the lesson. I looked up the word famine in etymon.com. All right, it says famine, starvation, hunger, starvation, famine. All right, it says famish. All right, cause to hunger. So that's what's going to end up happening, man. There's going to be a starvation going around. All right, a mass hunger, a mass starvation, man. All right, people are going to be caused to be hungry. All right, to be hungry, man. All right, not for 1 day or 2 days, for however long the Lord has it set, man. Okay. Now I had Googled, all right, what are some things that can cause famine? All right, a natural disaster, which the scriptures talk about earthquakes in diverse places. All right, such as a long period of drought, flooding, extreme cold, typhoons, insect infestations, or plant diseases. Which the insect infestation, when I read this, it reminds me of the time of Egypt. Okay, when the Lord was judging Egypt with the 10 plagues. All right, one of the plagues was locusts, and what did the scriptures tell you that the locusts did? The locusts ate up, okay, their crops, man. All right, combined with government decisions on how to respond to the disaster can result in a famine. So let's say if a natural disaster hits, all right, and the government decides not to react to it, that could lead to a famine. And also, all right, famines can be man-made. Okay, like for instance, siege, right, or besiegement. All right, a military operation in which enemy forces surround a town or building, cutting off essential supplies with the aim of compelling, all right, compelling the surrender of the insiders. Okay, and what are some of the essential things and supplies that a city or a town may need that could get cut off by a siege? Food, man. Okay, food. All right, just look this up real quick. Says to sit. Yep. So that's when the military just sits outside of the cities. All right, and again it cuts out, the supply, man. Now there's a situation going on in the Ukraine. Okay, and we'll start with that real quick. There's a situation going on in the Ukraine with the war, man. And Spirit compelled me to, do a Google search to look up how is the war in Ukraine affecting U.S. food supplies. And when I Googled it, Google corrected it from U.S. food supplies to global food supplies. Okay, this is March 2022. All right. It says Ukraine war threatens to cause a global food crisis, man. All right. It says farmers harvesting wheat last year near the village of Tesk, whatever, Russia. A crucial portion of the world's wheat, corn, and barley is trapped in Russia and Ukraine because of war. So, all right, the war in Ukraine has delivered a shock to global energy markets. Now the plant is facing uh, a deeper crisis. The planet is facing a deeper crisis. A shortage of food. Now, a shortage of food can just be a shortage of food, or it can grow from a shortage of food to just all out famine, man. All right. A crucial portion of the world's wheat, corn, and barley is trapped in Russia and Ukraine because of the war, while in while an even larger portion of the world's fertilizer is stuck in Russia and Belarus. The result is that global food and fertilizer prices are soaring. Okay, all right, because why, man? The supply is less than the demand, man. So when you have a small portion of the supplies that is on demand, the prices go up, man, because everybody wants fertilizer to do what, man? To grow their crops, man. Okay, which that could trickle down to the famine, man. All right, since there's no fertilizer to fertilize the crops, your jalapenos, your tomatoes, your peppers, whatever else that needs fertilizer to grow. Okay, if they can't get the fertilizer, those plants, those various crops and plants, man, and fruits and vegetables, man, are not going to grow to their full strength or potential. All right, some of them might end up not producing the food, the fruits, or the vegetables that they're supposed to produce, i.e., will lead to food shortages, which will lead to famines, man. Okay, which is this is crazy, man. All right, and there's a lot of people out here that's just sitting there, not paying attention, not fearing, man. All right, those are the ones whose bellies will be touching their back pretty soon, man. It says since the invasion last month, wheat prices have increased by 21%, barley by 33%, and some fertilizers by 40%. All right, you know that's why I put this link in the article, man. Okay. Also, man, the situation that's going on in China, man, amidst their shutdown, they're going through another shutdown. Okay, because of the C1. All right, Chinese lockdowns will create shocks to American supply chain, but China is the biggest loser. All right, which that's what they say. All right, let me see. You can get to the point. Slovakia. Well, let me just start up. Let me just read this. Or you can listen to the article. Let's do this.
Chinese lockdowns will create shocks to American supply chains, but China is the biggest loser. FreightWaves founder and CEO Craig Fuller analyzes the impact of the latest Chinese lockdowns on the supply chains between China and the US. What happens in China doesn't stay in China. And for American supply chains, that is usually a good thing. American businesses have become dependent on low cost goods coming from Chinese suppliers. But in a post COVID world that may be entering the second Cold War, reliance on China means that American businesses are held hostage by an autocratic regime that seems oblivious to the damage it is doing to its own economy, much less the global one. Since the earliest days of COVID-19, China has practiced a zero tolerance policy to prevent COVID from spreading amongst its population. After the initial onslaught of cases around Wuhan and pockets throughout China, the government declared victory and boasted about its superior method of containment compared to Western democracies. This draconian approach had merits in the earliest days, when the risks of the virus were unknown and there was a lack of understanding of how the virus spread. 2 years later, and billions of doses of vaccines that have allowed Western countries to open back up, a lockdown of any sort seems impractical and an aggressive overreach. But China has locked down two of its three largest cities, Shanghai, a global financial center, and the Chinese equivalent of New York City, and Guangzhou, a massive manufacturing and distribution city. Both are home to some of the world's largest ports. Shanghai's port is the largest in the world, and Guangzhou is the fourth largest. Combined, the two port cities handle nearly 3 times the amount of cargo that the entire U.S. imports each year.
Okay, let's pause it right here. Spirit, stop that 144 call line. Like, shot. Let's pause it right there for right now, right? While that was going on, I'm pretty sure you better seen. I googled what are some things that China exports to the United States. Okay, tools. Let me see. Let's put up the whole list. All right. Organic chemicals, animal guts. What the fuck is that? Wood, rubber, precious stones, essential oils, fish, meat, fish, seafood, preparations, vegetables, fruit, nut, food. All right. So these are some of the things that gets exported from China, all right, into the U.S. Man. All right. In that list, we see cereal, flour, starch, milk, coffee, teas, all right, meat and spices, okay, edible fruits, nuts, peel of citrus fruit, melons, all right, sugar and sugar, you know, confectionery, okay, oil seeds, grain seeds, fruits, animal, vegetable fat, and oils, all right, beverages, spirits, vinegars, okay, coca, all right, dairy products, eggs, honey, edible products, okay, vegetable fertilizer, all right, okay, meat and edible meat, all right. So I just went live animals. I was just going through all this, in the sense to show you brothers, man, and you few sisters, the things that come from China, man, that because of this shutdown that's going on again, all right, is going to cause a ripple effect, just like it did amidst the first shutdown, man. So here it is. You have a situation in Ukraine stopping the world's largest the world's largest wheat, corn, and barley trap, a portion of it in Russia and China, and also said Russia and China, Russia and Ukraine, and also you have the shutdowns in China stopping all type of things from coming into the U.S. Man, all right, okay. So all that, man. Plus, while we was at camp Saturday, the brother Samak mentioned this, which I didn't know. Which the water Yabashim out shy for for the brother putting us up on game. America. This is from American Faith that says breaking. All right, food processing plants burning across U.S. threatening meat supplies. Come on, man. It's all in your face, man. There has been an outbreak of fires in food processing facilities across the nation in the last 6 months as food prices soar and supply chains are stressed to their limits. Okay, the fires began showing up regularly in the news across like after a fire closed a Tyson Foods meat processing plant in Kansas. The location was a primary beef processing location for the company and the United States supply chain, providing about 6% of U.S. beef, man. So now these mysterious fires are breaking out throughout these processing plants, man. So you got the war, the issue and the conflict in Ukraine and Russia, all right, stopping a portion of the whole world's wheat, corn, and barley. You got the lockdown in China, man. It's halting all. As we looked at the list, milk, fish, vegetables, fruits, sugars, all type of things, man, coming from China are stopped, man. Okay, now you have even here on our own soil, man, or on the U.S. side, man, processing plants burning, man. All right, burning. Okay, all this. Okay, all this is leading up to a famine, man. All right, and the famine is not just going to be here in America; it's going to be a global famine. Okay, this is from Fox News. It says farms face long-term challenges as production costs continue to skyrocket. Fifth generation farmers say, and we just seen the situation in Ukraine. It's stopping fertilizer, man. China ships out fertilizer, man. That's stopping, man. So guess what? The fertilizer that's already on this side of the border, man, or the world, so to say, okay, the prices of it are going up, man. All right, so now it's costing the farmers more money to produce the fruits and the vegetables that are found in the local stores. So what's going to end up happening? That's going to play into hyperinflation, man. Okay, because now it's going to cost the consumer more to get those products, man. All right, and then pretty soon these products are going to these fertilizers and things to help produce the fruits and the vegetables and the produce you get in the stores, they're going to run out. So guess what's going to happen to the foods on the shelves? That's going to stop coming through, man. So boom, a famine, man. So all these things have been, all right, prophesied through the scriptures, man. Okay, let's start here at 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, and I'm going to just get straight to the point. All right, 2nd Ezra 15:5, it says, Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. So the Lord is the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai, bringing this famine forth, man. Okay, and right now we are in the beginning stages. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine, and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. So all this that's going on, the famine that's about to happen, man, all right, or that's in the process of or building up to happen, all right, the Lord is doing it to send it as a scourge for amendment. It's a punishment, man. A punishment for you people's wickedness, man. A punishment for your lack of seeking after the Lord. Remember, the Lord said He created these things, man, and it's supposed to be good to us, man. But since you people refuse to seek and fear Yahweh Shai, He's going to cut off your supplies, man. Okay, He's going to cut it off, man. And now you people are going to have to starve, man. And the scriptures tell you that that's not a great way to die, man. Lamentation, the 4th chapter, in the 9th verse, it says, They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. For these pine away stricken through for want of the fruits of the field, man. All right, so the hunger, man, is going to be so bad, man. The scriptures tell you that people that are killed by the sword, all right, whether it be the modern day gun or actual sword, whether somebody just gets stoned, all that, man, is better, okay, than dying in the famine. All right, because when you sitting there, you hungry. Well, let's do another Google search real quick. All right, how long does it take for if you stop eating and drinking, which the Google search is how long does it take for someone to die of hunger? If you stop eating and drinking, death can occur as early as a few days. So those few days, however long they range it. All right, let's keep reading real quick. It says, though for most people, approximately 10 days is the average. So from a range of 1 day when you start eating to a range of 10 days on average, okay, you're going to have to feel your body eat itself alive, man. All right. And that shit is not fun. All right. I've never been through it, but trust me, I do not want to go through it. All right. That's why, through the spirit and power of Shema Shai, I'm putting my best foot forward to doing the things that's pleasing to, in the side of Yahweh, man. And I'm pushing this lesson out as well to you believers, so you can do the same, man. Because that family ain't gonna be nothing to play with, man. Okay, it's gonna drive people to the point that they're gonna eat each other, man. Lamentations 4:10, it says, "The hands of the pitiful women have sought in their own children; they were their meat in the destruction of the daughter of my people," man. All right. Jeremiah 19:9, "And I will cause them to eat the flesh of their sons and the flesh of their daughters, and they shall eat everyone the flesh of his friend in the siege and straitenings wherewith their enemies and they that seek their lives shall stricken them," man. Okay, so the Lord is going to cause this famine to happen. He's going to cause you people to eat each other, man. He's going to cause you to suffer in famine, man, in the hunger, man, in the time of hunger, because you refuse to seek him, man, because you refuse to humble yourselves down. You refuse to stop worshiping idols. You refuse to stop committing adultery. You refuse to stop practicing witchcraft, man. You just refuse, man. So the Lord is going to have to just judge you, man. Okay, judge you in the worst ways possible, man. And again, famine ain't nothing cool to be played about, man. Okay, ain't nothing cool in the time of Second Kings, man. Okay, let's read this account real quick. It says, "And there was a great famine in Samaria," 2 Kings 6:25. "And there was a great famine in Samaria, and behold, they besieged it." Okay, showing you that what a famine can also be played out by siege. All right, until an ass's head, a donkey's head, was sold for 80 pieces of silver, 20, 40, 60, 80 pieces of silver, man, and a fourth part of a cab of dove's dung was for 5 pieces of silver, man. Okay, so this is what it was reduced to, man. People was eating donkey's head and paying a price, man, a hefty price, man, to just get a donkey's head, which the head of animal really doesn't have that much meat, anyways, man. They was paying, Salaki brothers, they was paying 5 pieces of silver, all right, for dove's dung, and not even the whole thing, a fourth part of it, man. All right, that's how bad it got back then. So imagine now, man. All right, imagine now. Isaiah 9:20, "And he shall," matter of fact, yeah, it says, "And he shall snatch on the right hand and be hungry, and he shall eat on the left hand, and they shall not be satisfied. They shall eat every one the flesh of his own arm." Come on, man. So you telling me you wanna be rebellious so bad that you wanna eat your own arm? That's what the Lord's gonna cause you to do, man. He gonna make you eat the flesh of your sons and your daughters. He gonna make you eat your own body, man. All right, I always make reference to these cartoons, man. All right, especially like Tom and Jerry. All right, when Tom is hungry, Jerry looks like a whole fucking plate. Sometimes, if what it is, Jerry will fucking take Tom's tail, all right, decorate it and put it on the plate, and Tom being so hungry, he'll bite down on his own tail, man, thinking it's a piece of chicken, man. That's how the Lord gonna make you people are, man. He gonna choose your delusion, man. All right. He's gonna make you eat yourselves, man, because you refuse to fear Him, to seek Him, man. Okay. But as for us, man, all right, we're not gonna go through this because why? In Job 5, let's get this real quick. All right, Job 5 and 19 says, He shall deliver thee in 6 trouble, yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. All right. It says, Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. Why, man? All right, why is that? Why is the Lord going to redeem us in famine, and we're going to laugh when famine? Because why, man? We're seeking the Lord, man. We're the only ones. All right, present our bodies as a living sacrifice, man. All right, turning from our wicked ways. All right, turning from sin and seeking after the Lord, man. While the rest of our nation is continuing to move in their folly, man. So they're going to catch the famine. They're going to catch the death. While Lord's will, us, the elect, we're going to get taken care of, man. Isaiah 65 and 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh power, Behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed, man. Okay, I had made mention of Elijah earlier, right? In the time of Elijah, all right, while everybody else was dying of the famine and starving, the Lord sent ravens to feed Elijah, man. Made him drink out of a brook, all right. Made him link up with a widow, all right, and they was eating, they was good, man. Elijah, the widow, and the son of the widow, they was cooling the whole time, the rest of the time of the famine, because the Lord kept her cruises of oil and flour filled for the whole famine, man. All right, and that's why I got this Hebrews pulled up. Why? Because it says what? Now the just shall live by faith. We live by faith, man. We believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua to the point that our faith is so geared on, all right, to the point that we're willing to put aside the ways and fashions of this world and to seek a power that we don't see, man, knowing that He's going to diligently reward them that seek after Him, man. All right, He's going to reward them that diligently seek after Him. All right, roughly paraphrase. Okay, but if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. So all those that fell out, that turned away from the Lord, all right, they're going to have their part in dying in the famine as well, man. Okay, so that's why it's very important that while you still have this truth, while you still here, continue to stick to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Don't look back, man. Because if you look back, you're going to look back to having to eat your own arm, just like these people out here that refuse to seek the Lord. They're going to have to eat their own arm, man. Okay? All right? Last precept I bring out and I close out. This is 2 Ezra 2 and 27. It says, Be not worried, for when the day of trouble and heaviness come, others shall weep and be sorrowful, because they're going to be fucked up. But thou shalt be merry and have abundance. The Lord's going to take care of us, man. All right, so Lord's will, this was edifying. Again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rekha Dash, double honor to the apostles and the others of great millstone, and salutations to all Akim out there, pushing His truth and all truth and sincerity. Shalom.